know, time is a funny. Oh, hey. Time is a funny thing. Yeah, welcome to Just a Thought. Number 6 or 7, I believe. I'm gonna call it 6 just because, yeah, time is a funny thing. It's been a while since I've done one of these properly. I make TikToks and all that, but a full, just a thought video. As you can see, I really want to try doing my own series. Is again, that's not a word. Like this and TikTok reactions and stuff. I want to try again. I want to try harder, and this is one of them. And as you can see by the revamped intro, I really want to keep trying and keep making this channel better. Growth, change. We'll change when you think about it. Man, I'm gonna talk about Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who, man. My roommate, Logan, has gotten me into it, and it is a fucking amazing show. Maybe I'll eventually watch the classic series from like the 60s, to 80s, but I don't know, because that's a huge commitment. Classic show, so. But yeah, we're almost done series 3. Unfortunately, I know some major spoilers like in the future seasons, but for me, especially with my film brain being in film and stuff, spoilers don't matter as much to me, especially in fandoms that I'm in. Great examples, Marvel, Doctor Who, Stranger Things, whatever, because it's about the execution for me. It's about seeing the context, the execution of that moment, and just seeing the moment alone will hit the exact same every time I see it. I'll find it cool every time, but until me and Logan get to that episode or something, this is multiple cases, multiple episodes, until we get to those future episodes, I'll never know the full extent of the poignancy of that moment until we get to that episode, and then it will still hit me all the same, but more so. Even though I already know the moment and the spoiler in the big moment, it'll still feel like I haven't known it ever in the moment of watching the full episode with him, because of the execution of the full story, if that makes at all any sense. But yeah. Yeah, man, Doctor Who is important, humanity is important. As Matt Smith's doctor is, which 2 more seasons and we'll get there. Mate, I think. But yeah, as he says, well, I mean, that's amazing. My 900 years of time and space, and I've never met anyone that's not important before. Which is a fucking amazing line, because it shows how the Doctor cares about humanity, and humanity is important overall, not just one person. It's like, yeah. Man. Fucking love Doctor Who, man. I love philosophy, I love stuff like that. I love, TikTok people call it core, or hope core. I just love philosophy, I love meaning of life, I love stuff like that. Meaning of life is that there's no point. Meaning of life is that you keep going. Yeah. You know, as I sit here peeling my oranges, I think about a poem that somebody performed during Frosh Week. And it was called Peeling Oranges. I think that's what she called it. I won't say her name for sake of YouTube's sake. But it was basically about her, from her perspective of being an older sister towards her little brother, about growing up together and how the little brother is turning into an adult, or I guess in her sense teenager, whatever, same difference. And basically how that is scary, but how she hopes that in his inner soul he never changes. And it was a very poignant thing that was during Frosh Week, so right in the intense moment of like it hasn't hit me yet. Obviously since then, since late August, it's hit me that like I'm an adult and stuff, and I've been like just living with it, whatever. But in that moment, it was still a sad thing. It was still a bittersweet thing that I'm turning into an adult, or that I am an adult. And it was like a holy shit kind of thing, because it was also a cathartic thing of, oh my god, I finally understand my sister, and also by connection like my parents somewhat, and whatever. And it was really cool, and I appreciate that person and that student forever now, for doing that, for performing that, for writing that poem. So it meant a lot to me for a long time. But yeah. And just, it also, like, I messaged her. I finally found, like, who wrote it. Because I think she reposted. She, like, made a little cool post about the poem and, like, wrote it on an Instagram post. And reposted it saying, like, talking about the poem. And I was like, oh my god, it's her. And I, like, had a whole thing of, like, thank you so much and whatever. She was saying thank you, glad it reached you and whatever. And it was a really poignant thing of, like, writing is important and art is important, and, like, I'm glad I'm at York and everything. So yeah, it's a really cool thing. Also, here's the poem for anyone that didn't see it in the Frosh Week vlog video.
In the folds. You are aggressively focused as your little hands grasp the plate filled with cheese and oranges. I hope you're still just as careful now. You fiddle with your heels and kick off your tiny Crocs, signaling that the picnic may commence. The cheese sticks are warm from the summer sun, condensation gently forming on the top. We eat them gleefully anyway. I hope you still enjoy cheese sticks now, at whatever temperature you may find them. Your tiny arm stretches out and hands me an orange. You ask me to open it and throw my nickname on the end. All others who have called me this fade into insignificance as soon as my name left your mouth, it fell into your possession. My thumb plunges into the orange, juice spilling frantically down my arm. You just laugh as I struggle to avoid my sticky fate. That laugh that is identical to mine, that will always bring me to you in moments of joy. I hope you still have that laugh now, that tether to my heart. I hope you still can't peel oranges.
As I think about pets, I think about their eyes of innocence. How us humans don't really see the world like that. simple, uncomplicated. No problems. No big problems, at least. See, if we were a dog or a cat or any other simple-minded animal like that, we would be better for it. I'm not saying we should be animals, but even though we are, but we should see the world more like them. So you wouldn't see me taking a nap like this at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night. You would see me doing this, making a short film in this house that I grew up in. But I guess that's the point, right? Differences between species. While us humans trying to find the point of life. Our dogs and cats and whatever pets we have, we've already found it. They look at the simplicities and they just know. See, us people, we wouldn't even think twice about a simple car passing by or people in it. But her, she cares every last bit. Look at her dreaming. You don't dream that much. At least I don't. And even then, my dreams are way more complicated. Layers to them. All I see her dreaming about is her kicking her foot. Usually the back one there. That one right there. Running away from someone who wants something. It's as simple as that. And with us, are running towards something and running away from something, those concepts are way less simple for us. Way more emotionally intense, way more mentally cognitive, way more mental space taken up for our running away from our problems. Moment by moment, we slip away into a great piece of art that is humanity. Maybe all just lights fixtured in a tree, grains of sand against the desert. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. Maybe this is just a thought. See you next time.